back for another one of our fun sessions. Ask for guitar, throwing the guitar in again. We're on chapter 24. This is the first lecture about product liability. So before we start, I thought I'd do something a little different that some of you might recognize this one. Spectre Gadget theme song, which is actually based on a song called In the Hall of the Mountain King, done by Edvard Grieg, I think is his name, is from Norway, which was part of the Peer Gynt suite for Ibsen. And if you don't know who Ibsen is, you're probably well off because he was an unusual playwright. So anyway, enough of that. So here we go. There are 6 theories of product liability. What I mean by that is first of all, when we're talking about product liability, we mean some harm has come because a product was in some way defective. Whether it malfunctioned, whether it caused injury or harm to a person or property, somehow that product was not up to snuff, not up to the way it should have been, and it caused injury. And we're talking about this because it fits into sale of goods, because along with the sale of goods sometimes come warranties. So, what are the 6 theories? Well, the first one your book kind of ignores, even though it mentions, is something called guarantee. And guarantee is I guarantee this product to do this or do that or be safe or whatever the case may be. And that arrives out of contract. If you think about it, it's part of the consideration, right? If you're looking to buy something and one person guarantees it, one seller guarantees it for 10 years, the other one guarantees it for 1, all else being the same, you go, 10-year guarantee, right? Sure. So, guarantee is number 1. Number 2 is fraud. Fraud always exists, that they try to trick you into buying something, saying it is what it's not. The third is negligence. And negligence is, as you know, a tort theory, breach of a duty which causes damages. The problem with those 3 theories are the following. For both fraud and negligence, it's hard to know who made the mistake, who breached that duty, how far back in the chain of distribution or manufacturing does this go, or maybe this was done many years ago and it came over in a slow boat from China or wherever it came from. So it's hard to know sometimes who breached what duty. So it's a difficult theory. The problem with guarantee theory is that your damages really get limited to just your contract economic damages, which means you don't get pain and suffering and all the things that you would expect to get in a product liability action. So it leaves us with 3 that matter. And 2 I'm going to leave off to the next one, but they're express warranty and implied warranty, which is the basis of most of this chapter. The 6th and final one is strict product liability. And we talked about this a while back when we did talk about strict liability. Remember, the idea behind strict liability is this. A, did you have a product? B, did it cause injury? We don't care about if you were careful. We don't care if you didn't breach any duties. It doesn't matter. You are strictly liable for something if it caused injury, period. So, those are the 6 theories of product liability.